Hi, this is Laura Bellambini. I'm at Red Paint Studio, my home studio in Corrales, New Mexico, and today I'm going to see if you can see. I'm working on some three-dimensional sculptural pieces that will accompany some paintings that I just finished. Sometimes when I do 2D for a while, I want to go back to 3D just to get it's just where I started, and it's where I feel most comfortable in doing sculptural stuff. But having been a potter, having been a fiber arts person, sometimes I can find something that fits right in the middle. And I'm doing, these are polyfilled sculptural forms. This is plaster of Paris on top, the bandages. I started with a sleeve from a sweatshirt, an old sweatshirt. The cuff here will become the ears, and the bottom will be opened up and filled, and I'll put in a piece of foam core inside and fill it with polyfill. Polyfill is the stuff they use for stuffed animals, for quilting. Fill that with that as tight as I want to paint on, because the surface will be painted later. And then I'm sewing up the bottom, and before I finish, I'm putting in a tail down here. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can see the tail down here. And then I'm sewing up the tail, sewing up the end, and then I get this. And then this is wrapped with plaster bandage. You can get these at hardware, at hobby stores, at Michael's. You can get them online at Amazon, but this is the same thing they make plaster casts out at the hospital. And I like it because it very quickly dries and sticks together, so I can add a lot of layers and see where I'm at as far as shapes and sizes. So I filled the sleeve, polyfill. I cut out the ears, turned it inside out, stuffed it like a stuffed animal. I added the tail, wrapped it with the gauze, and now it's ready for my next layer. So my next layer is going to be some drywall. This is actually drywall tape that has an adhesive in it, which is really cool. And I like it because it sticks by itself and because it adds a lot of strength to the surface. I'm going to add one more layer after this. So stay tuned and see what she's going to end up being.